Hey folks, Mac T here, and I have some great information for y'all. Did a little bit of a poll in the Facebook group because I've been going through, if you haven't been following the series, on what do you like best about your current generation of Edge. And I did the first gen, I did the 1.5, and now we're doing the 2.0. The 2.0 generation, you got to ask yourself, what is that? It's a CD4 platform, and that is the 2015 through 2018 model years of the Ford Edge. And this is the year the Edge went international, folks. That's right. We got lots of different things over in Europe and everything else. But we're really going to concentrate mostly what we got. And I do have a few inputs from over in Europe too. But mostly it is the United States at this point. And I asked people, what are the best aspects or features that you found in the new CD4 platform of the 2015 through 2018 model year of the Ford Edge? And folks really did. So I'm going to start down at what is it? Let's see, number 5. And a lot of people like the foot activated liftgate. That's right, you sweep your foot under and bodge your uncle, it pops up. And I have found that to be quite good in my Edge, and I really like it. So I don't own a Generation 2. I own a Generation 2.5, but it's the same concept. And I gotta admit, that comes in handy when the old hands are full. It pops it right open and it works fantastic. Number 4, powerful and smooth engine operations. Holy cow, can't beat this powerful and smooth engine operations. What do I mean about powerful and smooth engine operations? Well, you know, that power thing has really popped up in the top 5 continuously for the Edge owners. It really has. All across the generations, everybody likes the engine, and Ford is constantly changing it. And just to give you a little bit of an idea what happened with Ford in 2015 through 2018, it is just crazy. How many engines do you think the Ford Edge second generation had? That's right. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 engines. Worldwide, 8 engines were put in the Ford Edge. Okay, a little bit of a different one over in Australia and New Zealand. But here's the thing, counting back down, you had the standard one, the EcoBoost 2.0. That's right, that's always been a staple in most of the Ford Edges now. And that is now currently the main runner for any Edges. But through 2015 through 2018, they did have the 3.5 Duratec. That's right. 18 they killed the 3.5 off. No more. So 3.5 was the last year that they had that, and got rid of that. The 2.7 became the main squeeze for the sport models. That's right, they got rid of the 3.7 and went with the 2.7 twin turbo. Yeah, buddy, plenty of power going on there, and they utilized that thing something fierce. And then they dropped down, of course, into Europe. They put the 2-liter TDCI. That's right, they went diesel. They're diesel over in Europe. And that's what they're running in that bad boy from 2016 through 2018. And then over again in Europe, they had the 2-liter. Now, they had 2 versions of 2-liter. They had the 180 and the 210 base horsepower versions. The 180 was a single turbo, and then the 281 was the bi-turbo. In other words, 2 turbos. So if you got the lower one, you only got 1 turbo, and then they upped it by putting in the other. Now, these were Peugeot diesel engines that they're tossing in them, and they made it through, what was it, 2016, there for 2 years. 3 years, basically. 16, 17, and 18 is the only years they had those in there. And then in 2018, Ford ditched the Peugeots and dumped in the EcoBlue diesel. And that was 190 horsepower for that bad boy, and that was a single turbo. And then they also had the 2-liter twin turbo EcoBlue, and that put out what was it, 236 horsepower. So you got still the 2 choices, but they were Ford designed EcoBlue engines. Basically, they use the what do you call that? The Blue Tech, the formula to dump into the exhaust. So you got the exhaust drip that you got working with that. And over in Australia and New Zealand, they gave them the 190 horsepower single turbo diesel, and they call that the Endura over in New Zealand and Australia. So if you want to know what the alternate name for the Ford Edge in 2015 through 2018 is, I think they started in 2018 making the Endura in New Zealand and Australia. So the Ford Edge now has two names, Endura and Edge. All marketing. I guess over there Toyota has a Edge nameplate pretty much locked in on copyright, so they had to change it to the Endura. But Australia has their own version of the diesel, the EcoTech or Blue Tech over there, EcoBlue. And again, yeah, that's a lot of engines for one platform. Really, that's a lot. But people like the power of them, even the diesels. Diesels get excellent fuel mileage too, by the way. But yeah, powerful. That was number 4. Number 3, quiet and smooth ride. I have a lot to say about the 2019 Plus. I'm not going to get into it, but I can agree with this. The 2015 through 2018 is a quiet, smooth ride. You can't get, I mean, you're getting an excellent ride quality in the sound and everything else when you're driving down the interstate or in town or anything else. Ford has continuously improved the Ford Edge over the years, and going to CD4 platform, the quiet and smooth ride, the suspension and everything else, they have worked on it and increased it every time they build the Edge and every iteration that they do. So it's quiet and smooth ride. You can't go wrong with that. It is an excellent ride, and I'm falling in love with my 2019. That's all I'm going to say. Easy to drain and fill transmission. Well, the transmissions that they put on them, of course, are the 6F55 for the excuse me, for the 2.7. They have that 6F55, and then they have the 6F35. The 35 is a little different to drain, but they're still easy to do. Okay, there's no dipstick on the transmission. But the 6F55 is a plug and a fill. That's all you are. And they're very simple to do. It's like changing the oil. So yeah, people really like this. You notice they're going towards the maintenance and the ride and the power, because maintenance is key. If you want to take care of your car, maintenance has to be simple. When they start making it hard, people don't want to do it. So they've kept it pretty easy as far as doing the transmission drain and fills, and keeping the transmission happy, because we all know frequent transmission fluid changes make the 6F35 and the 6F55 very happy, and we really like that. So that is a bonus right there. And by the way, this model year here was the last year of the 6F55 and the 6F35 transmissions in 2018, so you won't see those anymore once they go. The 6F50 was still being used. I forgot about that because of the 3.5. So you have 3 transmissions essentially that you'll have in this model year. Not to mention the Peugeot and Blue Techs, the 5-speed transmission over in Europe, and the automatic are totally different than what you have here in the United States. So you could say there's 5 different transmissions for the Ford Edge in this year. That's a lot of transmissions, and that's a lot of engines, folks. You can see what Ford was, you know, they're really branching out on all these transmissions and engines in this model year generation. But what they did do in 2019 is they pulled everything back in. Okay, so yeah, they expanded for this year, this model years, but then they brought everything back and simplified things. But that was number 2. Number 1, factory drain plug for the PTU 2015. As all members of my group and any other Ford Edge fanatic would say, is hey, you couldn't drain the transmission. There's no drain plug on it. People were drilling and tapping and putting their own plugs in them. It took Ford from 2007 through 2014 starting with the 2015 model year, to start putting a drain plug in the PTU, so you could easily change the gear lube in that PTU because it was really deemed necessary. So that's a lot of years, right? 27 is 3. Holy cow! It's 8 years it took them to finally figure that out, or more. Holy cow, that's a long time, folks, for them to finally put a drain plug in it. But they did. It's a bonus, and everybody sees it as a good thing, and a lot of people are happy with it. In the group, they talk about that drain plug and being happy that it's there. They change it. They're starting to do regular maintenance on the PTUs, and we're starting to see less problems with those PTUs as they do maintenance. Those of you who don't maintain your PTU, shame on you. You can pay me now or pay me later. That's one of those deals. And you want to make sure that you do maintain that PTU, because hey, it's not necessarily the part that's expensive, it's the labor. So yeah, you're dropping a lot of stuff out of that front subframe to do that. So anyway, we love that PTU drain plug, and that's really what we like about it. And those are the top 5 things that everybody liked about it. And honorable mention goes to the Bammer. That's right, the big moonroof. Yes, that big old sunroof. Everybody loves that sunroof, and they love it when it works. So yeah, keep it lubed up, keep it clean and fresh, and you will have great fun putting your top down and getting some of that fresh air in there, and everybody loves that. Those who have it, use it, and for the most part, enjoy it something fierce, because it's just fun. Nothing better than cruising down a highway with your roof open and getting the wind in your hair, right? Yeah, it just blows my hair all the way around. But anyway, that's what folks like about the 2015 through 2018. This is a group of real members telling me what they liked. I did not suggest any of these topics. They picked them themselves, wrote into the poll these answers, and this is what I got out of it. So I had no input. This is from actual owners of the 2015 through 2018 Ford Edge telling me what they like best about their Ford Edge of these model years. So hey, this is real people, real jobs, real information, and we hope that it helped y'all out with determining, is a Ford Edge the right vehicle for me? And I'm going to tell you, every year it's getting better and better and better, and I am enjoying my 2019, and I will eventually get to the 2019 plus model years and tell you exactly what I got and go over why I like it, and get some input from some 2019 and 2020 owners also to see if I am on the same sheet of music as them. But this is my review on the 2015 through 2018. Of course, you saw me popping up some pictures of the interiors and everything else going on along with that. But just keep in mind that it is a fantastic vehicle, and it will take you down the highway something sweet, and just kick back and enjoy those family vacations, work, whatever you're going to do, pleasures, trail riding. It is fantastic for getting out and about, doing some decent drives, and getting your family out there and getting some fresh air, and that's really what it's all about. So utilize it to its full potential and enjoy it. Remember, like, subscribe, join MACTFORDEDGE here on this YouTube channel. Also, the Facebook group is where you can always find me. And then, of course, Band of One's always got some great music to play. Mercy Girl's tossing a couple one-liners out at you, and my feet hit the floor today, and I'm having a great day, and I want you to have a great day too.
Thank you for watching MacT's videos, and remember to like and subscribe. This is a Mercy Girl production.